powerful group of scientists are calling on the WHO to scrap its investigation into the origins of COVID-19 and start over. Here's One America's Chanel Rion.
You have been told again and again by mainstream media, by the World Health Organization, by China, that COVID-19 was a fluke of nature, a virus originating from bats. A China-friendly conclusion the WHO was likely to fossilize in an interim report. That is, until 24 scientists and doctors wrote an open letter in protest. The WHO, they argue, is not being honest about its inquiry. Driving this protest is the findings of the letter's co-author, Dr. Stephen Quay. Joining us remotely from Taipei, Taiwan, is Dr. Stephen Quay. Dr. Quay, you have quite the medical resume. You have over 360 published medical works that have been cited over 10,000 times, so you are listed as the top 1% of scientists worldwide. Quite a long and hallowed list of accomplishments there in the medical field. So thank you for joining us here at OAN.
No, it's great. It's great to be here.
The original assessment of where the COVID-19 virus emanated has stated that we have a 98% chance that COVID-19 was zoonotic in nature. It came from an animal and simply spread worldwide from there. So on January 29, you published a paper that directly contradicts the idea that this virus was natural. Your findings say that this is a 99% chance of having come out of a lab.
Yes, the study that I published is called a Bayesian analysis. It's basically a technique that we've used over 200 years to investigate competing hypotheses. And as I think you indicated, I actually started with the probability that it was 98% a natural zoonotic event. But through the analysis of 26 separate pieces of evidence, data that's out there, how many patients have we seen, et cetera, the conclusion actually reversed. My analysis is that there's a 1 in 500 chance that this came from nature.
One thing that really sparked my curiosity personally is this idea that we have for a long time experimented with COVID-type SARS viruses in the lab. And gain-of-function technology, is that something that could possibly explain what COVID-19 is today? I mean, based on your analysis, or is that just a separate topic entirely?
Well, no. So you're absolutely right to separate them. We have a history of collecting viruses in nature, bringing in the lab and studying them. We also have a history of taking some of those viruses and changing them genetically in what you've described as a gain-of-function experiment, which the purpose is to make it more infective, more transmissible, or more lethal, with then to develop therapeutics or vaccines against that, to try to get ahead of the next pandemic. So those are two separate events. And this virus has signatures of both escape from a laboratory as well as gain-of-function research.
You express concerns that there are conflicts of interest between the World Health Organization's medical team conducting the investigation and the scientists and doctors in China.
Some of the scientists have in fact worked very closely with the Wuhan Institute of Virology, which is the laboratory in Wuhan that many people believe this escaped from. So it seems very hard. For example, here's a fact example. To have two of the members of the team publishing a paper in August with scientists at the Wuhan Institute of Virology about viruses coming from nature, and then in January going there to be investigating them for this outbreak.
If you, Dr. Stephen Quay, were in charge of a forensics team to go in and investigate the origins of this virus, what would you do? What kind of questions would you be asking?
Well, the very first thing I would want is access to the 20 databases containing over 20,000 bat virus sequences that were taken offline in September 2019 at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. They were available to scientists all over the world until September of 2019. They've now been off for 15, 16 months. They said they were originally taken off because of a computer hack. But after 15 months, it would be very important to see those, because most people believe if it came from the laboratory that the sequences of the steps that were taken in the experiments are in those databases. So that would be my first ask.
It's a topic that seems to be, it seems to have been cast by the wayside for a while, and we're very appreciative that you joined us to chat about this. Looking forward to visiting with you again soon, Dr. Quay.
Very good. Appreciate being here. Thank you.